Hello everyone. So, getting rid of negative emotions instantly. So, let's understand, and today our recipe is about getting rid of negative emotions. So, why we get negative emotions, why we are required to tackle negative emotions, how we are required to tackle negative emotions. Let's understand in one stroke. So, for every one of you who are watching me for the first time, I am C.S. Nehal Lodha, Law of Attraction and Transformation Coach. I help people to find their goals and achieve their goals. So, let's understand with one of the slide which I have prepared specially for you. Let's start with that. Okay. So now, every time we came across certain situation, and at that very situation we get to execute the choice whether to accept it or the choice whether not to accept it. And whenever we accept that situation, we are tend to the positive emotions. And whenever we deny to accept, whenever we are not accepting that very situation, then that leads to the negative emotion. So now let us we understand with different example. So first time let us understand with a different situation. Firstly, let us take an example wherein the example of a man wanted a glass of water and his wife served him with a glass of water, but that glass of water is filled with water from inside and also water from outside, because he just put the glass of water and poured the glass of water with water and given it to husband. So he never wiped that glass of water, and while drinking the water, some drops of water dropped on his pant and it exactly looked like a choo choo. So that husband got very scared and angry on the wife, telling that how can you do this? Are you not educated enough? How can you do this? And don't you understand that I'm supposed to go for a meeting? All that shit, okay? Blah 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 blah. Now that husband goes to the meeting, and that meeting was set with a chief minister, and that chief minister asked him one very simple question: do you care for water? And he replied, yes, obviously, ma'am, why not? I really care for water. And immediately that chief minister asks for the glass of water to serve this man. And at very same manner, that glass of water is being served to that man, there were certain drops dropping on his pant, that very pant, that grey trouser. But that time, that man never shouted on chief minister or that peon, saying that how can you do this to me? My pant is completely uh, wiped. My pant is completely wet and it is really looking like a choo choo. I can't just accept this. He never talked anything like this, because he accepted that fact that yes, it's okay to be like this. So something is happening or something is about to happen, not the way I want, that makes me angry. What makes me angry is something is happening or something is about to happen, but which is not happening the way I want, and I get angry. And if that very situation I accept it, that becomes tolerance. That means a situation, I make a choice as accept it, and that becomes tolerance to me, and I don't accept it, that becomes anger to me. So it's up to us whether to accept it or whether not to accept it. Now, in any of the case, whether you see, whenever you accept uncertainty, it will leads to adventure, and whenever you are not ready to accept any uncertainty, you will say it as a fear. Whenever someone hurts you and you are ready to accept it, you will that will leads to forgiveness. But whenever someone hurts you and you are not ready to accept it, it leads to hatred. So it's really up to us that whether to accept it or not to accept it. So we always say that I am scared of public speaking because it is very uncertain. And that's why we say that I am scared of public speaking. That means I am scared of uncertainty. But with a very tight collar, we go and we enjoy roller coaster rides or bungee jumping. Because in modern world, it is said that what you have not even experienced the adventures. But one who are not ready to go for a roller coaster or bungee jumping, they say that it is fear for me. And one who accepts this is call it as a adventure for me. So it is really up to us whether to accept it or whether not to accept it. Then again coming to example, I will say, again coming to the same example, I will say that now the situation is we are sitting in an auto rickshaw and that auto rickshaw rider is smoking the cigarette, and we really don't like that smell or that fumes of being smoked smoking the cigarette. So but we have no choice because auto rickshaw is already started. So first thing, we have to accept that yes, auto rickshaw wala is smoking the cigarette. Now, second thing, accept the unchangeable. Now change the changeable. Now you can ask the auto rickshaw to throw the cigarette. But if auto rickshaw is not ready to throw that cigarette, then you can make the choice that remove yourself from unacceptable, that you can remove yourself from that auto rickshaw saying that take this your money and I will catch another auto rickshaw, but I cannot go with this feeling or this miserable state of mind. So whenever situation comes in front of you, you have a choice whether to accept it or whether not to accept it. But whenever you accept it, it will leads to a positive emotion. And once you accept it, think of it whether can you change this situation. If it is a changeable situation, change the situation. And if it is unchangeable situation, just try and remove yourself from this unacceptable, uncomfortable situation, and you will be taken out from the miserable or the negative situations. So it is really easy once you accept the situation. Accept the situation and you will see the changes happening. So signing off here, CS Nehal Lodha, Law of Attraction and Transformation. Share this video with as many people as you can. Like my video, write in the comment section for how you found this video, and hit the bell icon so that you will be informed for my all the upcoming sessions. Thank you so much. CS Nehal Lodha, Law of Attraction Coach.